I think I'm probably in shot. We'll give it a go. I thought I would just tell you about, do a mini guide to summer drinking, doing a red, white and rosé, and hopefully just give you a couple of new ideas so that instead of buying what you'd normally buy, you might try something a bit different. So first of all of these bottles are empty, by the way, because I've drunk them all. But the first one, I bought a New Zealand Pinot Gris. So instead of Pinot Grigio, which is delicious and really drinkable, but it's quite forgettable often, but Pinot Gris is named as such in areas like Italy, northern Italy, Alsace in France, and New Zealand and Australia quite often call it Pinot Gris. And this one from New Zealand was more floral and kind of honeysuckle-ish and just had a bit more depth and flavour to it. Bought in Waitrose last week for about £6 a bottle. So that's just a tip. Try a Pinot Gris instead of a Pinot Grigio, look out for that. The next is a rosé, although you can't see it's a rosé because I've drunk it all. But this is from the south of France, and often rosés are almost like light reds in colour nowadays, the New World rosés. But I love going back to the old pale rosés from the south of France, and again the good ones are a couple of quid more expensive, but they do have a bit more of a wine feel to them, you know, a bit of grip and fruit, and but still light and delicate, which is what you want from a rosé. I don't really want to drink a rosé that feels a bit like a red wine. This is called Chateau Beaulieu. It's from the south of France, from Provence. I bought it in our local wine shop, so it's worth going in and seeking out these wines. Just ask them if they've got any southern French wines, rosés that they could recommend. But that's a perfect summer drink. We had that with roast chicken and new potatoes, I seem to remember, and it was delicious. And then the last one is, if you love Rioja, which I do, but want to try something a bit different, because Spain is just one of the most underrated countries for red wine, is an area called Ribera del Duero, or Rib D, it's shortened to often. Now this wine here from Ribera del Duero is made from the Tempranillo grapes, the same grape as Rioja, but it's a kind of funkier version. It's really lively and fruity, but still with that lovely lick of oak, which is what you want from this style. So absolutely delicious. About £7 or £8 a bottle, but we had this on a Saturday night when my in-laws were over, so it's a bit of a treat, but it really was lovely. So they're my tips for summer drinking, but I could go on. There's a lot more where that came from, but anyway, hopefully that'll get you started. Bye.